Kiton versus Cesare Attolini. Scale of mastery versus purity of lineage. Same city, different ideas of power. Naples gave the world one of luxury's most influential ideas, that tailoring should move like the body itself. Soft shoulders, natural drape, ease without weakness. But from that single philosophy, two very different houses emerged. Kiton and Cesare Attolini are often mentioned together. Both are Neapolitan. Both are handmade. Both are among the most respected tailoring houses in the world, and yet they represent opposite answers to the same question. How much should mastery scale? This is not a debate about quality, it is a debate about control, a shared origin, a divergent path. Both Kiton and Cesare Attolini were born from Neapolitan tailoring tradition, but their foundations reveal an early divergence. Attolini's lineage begins with Vincenzo Attolini, the master cutter who redefined softness in the early 20th century. His work liberated the suit from rigidity. Kiton, founded later by Cairo Paone, began not as a tailoring experiment, but as a business built to preserve Neapolitan craft at scale. From the beginning, Attolini was about perfection of a single idea. Kiton was about preserving that idea across an organization. One protected purity, the other protected continuity. What each house believes a suit should be. For Cesare Attolini, the suit is an extension of the body. It should disappear when worn. No tension, no resistance, no sense of structure. The ideal Attolini jacket feels almost accidental, as if it simply settled into place. For Kiton, the suit is a precision instrument. Still soft, still Neapolitan, but engineered for consistency across hundreds of artisans. Kiton's goal is not disappearance, it is reliability. Attolini optimizes for sensation. Kiton optimizes for assurance. Handwork. Same tools, different logic. Both houses rely on handwork, but they deploy it differently. At Attolini, handwork is intimate. Small teams, deep specialization, judgment passed directly from master to apprentice. At Kiton, handwork is institutional. Dozens of artisans, structured roles, formal training systems. Neither approach is superior, but they signal different kinds of power. Attolini protects mastery by staying small. Kiton protects mastery by organizing it. Who each brand is really for. Cesare Attolini dresses the purist, collectors, connoisseurs, men who want the best possible version of a single idea. Kiton dresses the operator, executives, leaders, men who need excellence to be repeatable, predictable, and dependable across environments. Both clients are powerful, but they express power differently. Scale versus scarcity. Scale is where the philosophies truly diverge. Cesare Attolini treats scarcity as sacred. Production remains limited. Growth is intentionally slow. Every increase risks dilution. Kiton sees scale differently, not as volume for its own sake, but as a way to preserve craft beyond individuals. By training hundreds of artisans, Kiton ensures Neapolitan tailoring survives even as generations change. Attolini preserves mastery by limiting access. Kiton preserves mastery by building systems. Pricing as filtration. Both houses are expensive, but for different reasons. Attolini prices reflect time and rarity. Each garment represents a near-bespoke experience. Price filters for patience and appreciation. Kiton prices reflect structure, training, infrastructure, quality control. Price filters for reliability and commitment. Neither price is about flexing wealth. Both are about protecting standards. Price is not a signal here. It is a gate, visibility versus invisibility. Neither house relies on logos, but their invisibility communicates different things. Attolini's invisibility is esoteric. It signals insider knowledge. If you recognize it, you already belong. Kiton's invisibility is professional. It allows the wearer to operate without drawing attention. One signals refinement, the other signals competence. Attolini hides value. Kiton neutralizes attention. How each brand treats time. Time reveals the final difference. Attolini treats time as something to slow. Garments are meant to be savored. Kiton treats time as something to manage. Garments are meant to endure long days, long years. Both respect time. They simply respect it differently. Who wins depends on the role. If the question is which house produces the purest expression of Neapolitan tailoring, Cesare Attolini wins. Its garments are closer to bespoke. Its handwork is more intimate. Its lineage is uninterrupted. But if the question is which house built the most resilient expression of that craft, Kiton wins. It institutionalized mastery. It trained generations. It ensured Neapolitan tailoring could survive scale, succession, and globalization. This is not contradiction. It is specialization. Attolini perfects the idea. Kiton protects the idea. Why this is not a zero-sum comparison. Modern culture wants winners, but power does not choose that way. Collectors choose Attolini because they want the most refined version of a single philosophy. Operators choose Kiton because they need excellence to be dependable, repeatable, and durable. Neither house is attempting to replace the other. They occupy different psychological roles. Power chooses alignment, not dominance. Why both houses outlast fashion. Trends demand reinvention. Logos demand escalation. Attention demands noise. Neither house participates. Attolini survives through lineage. Kiton survives through infrastructure. One relies on memory, the other relies on systems. Both are insulated from fashion volatility. Insulation is the real luxury. The final verdict. Cesare Attolini represents luxury as purity. Kiton represents luxury as continuity. At first glance, that difference feels subtle. Both cut by hand, both rooted in Naples, both built on the same philosophy of softness and movement. But philosophy alone does not define power. Execution does. Attolini protects a singular idea. It refines it, polishes it, distills it down to its most elegant expression. Every jacket is a quiet argument for restraint, for intimacy, for the belief that mastery is best preserved when it remains close to the hands that shaped it. There is no urgency in an Attolini garment, no pressure to expand beyond what can be personally supervised. Its authority comes from lineage, from the confidence of knowing that nothing essential has been diluted. Kiton approaches the same tradition differently. It asks a harder question. What happens when the master is no longer in the room? What happens when generations change, when markets globalize, when craftsmanship risks becoming memory instead of practice? Kiton's answer is structure, training programs, institutions, systems that do not depend on a single pair of hands. Where Attolini protects mastery by limiting exposure, Kiton protects mastery by building permanence. One preserves the flame by shielding it. The other preserves it by lighting more torches. Neither approach is accidental. Neither approach is defensive. They are strategic responses to the same vulnerability. Craft is fragile, and fragility demands protection. For some men, protection means intimacy. A relationship with a house that feels almost private. A garment that whispers rather than announces. A philosophy that says, if you know, you know. For others, protection means reliability. The assurance that excellence can be accessed again and again, across cities, across decades without compromise. This is where modern culture misunderstands luxury. It assumes the loudest brand wins, the most visible brand wins, the most expansive brand wins. But real power does not operate on noise, it operates on alignment. The collector aligns with Attolini because he values singular expression. He wants the purest version of one idea, even if that purity requires limitation. The operator aligns with Kiton because he values resilience. He wants excellence that can endure complexity, scale, movement, time.